and welcome back. We are back at Zone 3 today and we're going to take you through how to choose the best wetsuit for you. But let's not do it here, let's head down to the lake. So straight from the office, we have just got to the lake here at Key Swim in Surrey. And we're just going to chat through the difference between our wetsuits and what to look for when you are buying a wetsuit. In this video today, we are going to cover Wetsuit Fit, thickness and buoyancy, entry versus elite level wetsuits, and finally getting the right fit and putting it on correctly. So it's actually super important, first off, to make sure you get the wetsuit that fits you correctly. When I say fits you correctly, we're talking it's not too big and bulging in different areas. It's also not too tight and restrictive. You don't want it to be filling with water with every single swim stroke, and you don't want it to be so tight that you're feeling restricted and can't do a full rotation of your arms in your swim stroke. So let's chat through exactly what we're looking for and why. When looking for a wetsuit, it's actually super important to look at the size guides and make sure you're getting the right fit for you. If a wetsuit is too big, for example, if it bags around the shoulders or anywhere, you're actually going to fill with water, and that's going to make you less efficient in the swim. It might even drag your legs down, so you're not going to have a good swim at all. Equally, that'll be the same if a wetsuit is too tight for you. You're not going to be able to get that full rotation in your swim stroke. So again, not great. The best thing of what you're looking for is so that it fits snug against your body. If it feels a little bit too tight on land, it's actually very, very perfect for when you're in the water. The next thing to look at when you're buying a wetsuit is actually the buoyancy that the wetsuit is going to offer you. So if we go to one of our wetsuits here, we're actually looking at quite thick buoyancy in the legs, and the reason that a lot of buoyancy is preferred is it just gives you a really good body position in the water, actually helps you swim more efficiently because you're creating less drag essentially against the water. So yeah, more buoyancy can be really beneficial, especially if you are prone to getting sinking legs. But then also on some of our wetsuits, we get thinner neoprene up in the shoulder area. And again, that just really helps with your stroke rotation. So for your swim, you're just going to get a little bit less fatigue in the shoulders. So actually, if you look at each wetsuit on an individual basis, they all change ever so slightly between each model. In my hands here, I have got Zone 3's entry level wetsuit and our elite level wetsuit. Essentially, we're looking at two different levels in terms of cost. So the entry level is obviously a lower price point and the elite level is a higher price point. The reason that you pay a little bit more for your elite level is just a bit more detail goes into each of it. The panel design is completely different, and you're basically paying for a higher grade more flexible neoprene. However, the entry-level suits obviously give you all of the benefits of a wetsuit. So you'll get really good buoyancy and flexibility still, and that will still enable you to swim really smoothly through the water with no drag, and that is exactly what you want for a triathlon.
So Gabs, should we talk about putting on my first ever wetsuit?
Absolutely. So there are a few really important things to make sure that you're doing to make sure you're putting it on correctly, but that also you get the perfect fit from your wetsuit so that you don't think you need to size up or size down. Okay. Let's start at the very bottom here.
Let's start with feet.
Okay. So what we'll do, put one leg in first. Yeah, perfect. Let's get the other leg in, yeah.
And try not to fall over. There we go.
Okay, then what we're going to do is, you see these sort of creases here?
Yep.
We're going to grab hold of that material and sort of pull it up. At the moment, we're just going to pull it up to your waist.
Got you.
It's always good to pull it from the inside as well so that you're not sort of creating any nicks on the material when you're pulling up that much. Okay. Perfect. And then before you pull up any further, what we're going to do is actually go back down to your legs, so back down to your ankles, and you're going to inch it up little bit by little bit. That's it. Perfect. So what you're actually aiming to do here is to create essentially no rolls in the material, and you want it to sit pretty much flush into your crotch area. Perfect. Then what we're going to do is just put it up around the middle again. Lovely. Next up are the arms. So let's go one arm at a time. Lovely. And again. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is basically replicate what we did on the leg. Yep. So we're going to go arms little bit by little bit. And what you're actually trying to do here is to then get the material to sit flush into your armpit. It does actually take quite a few minutes to put on a triathlon wetsuit like perfectly, and I highly recommend fully taking the time to do this, especially before a race. The better you put it on, the better you are going to swim. Right, now, before you even think about zipping it up, this is a little trick of the trade here. We're actually going to bend it over very slightly at the waist. Yep. And you see how you've now got these rolls of material set around your middle. We're then going to grab hold of the rolls, but don't let it go. And you're going to inch all the way up to your neck. Essentially, here, you're letting an air pocket out around your neck.
Okay.
So pull the neck out. Lovely. And let it go. That just will loosen up this material, but make sure it's super snug here. Then we're going to zip up. You need a hand.
Oh, there you go. Push.
Perfect. Let's have a little look at you. Let's stick your arms out. Can you go like this into your armpits?
Yep.
And this side?
Yep.
Okay, so this side I can see it's not like fully flush into his armpit. So let's start again. We're not going to pull loads of material up, but what we are going to do is try and loosen it over the top of your shoulder here. That's it, and almost go all the way to your neck now. Lovely. And again. That looks better already. Okay, and then lastly, the last trick that you always do is just bend back over at the waist. Let's do those rolls again. So grab. Think of it as releasing that air bubble up around your neck. So keep going, let the air out of your neck, and stand up as you do it. Perfect. And that's pretty much it. How's it feel?
It feels pretty good.
Perfect.
Ready to swim.
There you go. So that's everything you should need to know to absolutely be able to find the perfect wetsuit for you, and to make sure it fits correctly too. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like for more Zone 3 and ATW content.